Welcome back to Top 5.
Hey there, Halloween fanatics. Halloween is creeping up on us like a zombie on a caffeine high. It's that magical time when you can knock on your neighbor's door for candy without raising an eyebrow. Unless you're dressed as a zombie, asking for brains. So grab your favorite costume and hold on tight, because in today's video, we're diving into the top 10 scariest haunted houses in the world. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a fright-filled update. Let's get into it. 10. The Haunted Hotel, San Diego, California. In the heart of San Diego, the Haunted Hotel invites thrill-seekers into a realm where nightmares come to life. Known for its spine-chilling atmosphere, visitors are greeted by a team of actors who embody terrifying characters, each more grotesque than the last. What makes this haunted house particularly frightening is its relentless commitment to storytelling. The detailed sets transport guests into a world of paranormal horror, where screams echo down darkened hallways. As you traverse through claustrophobic spaces and encounter the restless spirits that haunt the hotel, the line between reality and nightmare blurs, ensuring that each visitor feels like a character in a horror film. However, the true terror lies in the unpredictability of the scares. Each turn could lead to a shocking confrontation, and the skilled actors know just how to push your buttons. The hotel's immersive quality keeps guests on edge, as unexpected surprises lurk around every corner. By the time you emerge into the daylight, your heart rate will be racing, and you'll likely find yourself glancing over your shoulder, convinced that the malevolent spirits might just follow you home. 9. Phobia Haunted House, Pasadena, Texas. Deep within the shadows of Pasadena, Phobia Haunted House reigns as a masterclass in fear, boasting an array of phobias personified in a nightmare realm. This haunted attraction doesn't just offer scares, it immerses guests in their deepest fears, a true homage to psychological terror. Spanning over 30,000 square feet, Phobia unfolds like a labyrinth, each room uniquely designed to challenge your mind and your nerves. Visitors might encounter their unease of clowns in Carnival of Horrors, or the stifling dread of enclosed spaces in The Real-Life Maze, all meticulously curated to trigger and amplify their fright response. Phobia's attention to detail is what truly sets it apart. The ambient sound design, disorienting lighting, and lifelike props create a visceral experience, making nightmares tangible. You may think you're prepared as you step over the threshold, but the combination of expertly crafted environments and psychologically manipulative performances ensures that your mind will be racing and your heart pounding. It's not just about the jump scares. Phobia strives to toy with your psyche, leaving you questioning your sanity long after you leave. 8. The 13th Gate, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. In Baton Rouge, the 13th Gate stands as an eerie testament to the art of horror. This haunted house is not merely a series of jump scares. It delivers an immersive experience that draws guests into a story steeped in local lore and ghostly mythology. Known for its elaborate sets, the attraction ushers visitors through a world of dread, from a dark cemetery filled with the chills of the undead to a gruesome graveyard where every shadow seems alive. The sheer attention to detail creates a haunting atmosphere that transports you into an unsettling narrative, ensuring you're fully engrossed in the terror unfolding around you. What makes the 13th Gate particularly spine-chilling is its combination of physical scares and psychological tension. The actors, clad in haunting costumes, don't just play their roles, they become the malevolent spirits that seek out their prey. The haunting soundscapes amplify the experience, leaving guests in a constant state of dread, wondering when the next scare will occur. Every twist and turn of this horror-filled journey keeps you on alert, making it undeniably one of the most terrifying haunted houses in the world. 7. Netherworld Haunted House, Atlanta, Georgia. Nestled in the heart of Atlanta, Netherworld Haunted House is celebrated as one of the premier haunted attractions in the nation. Known for its jaw-dropping special effects and elaborate set designs, Netherworld transports visitors to a realm of terror, where every detail is finely tuned for maximum fright. From the intricate animatronics that breathe life into the macabre, to the chilling soundscapes that create an atmosphere steeped in dread, this haunted house is a veritable feast for the senses. With themes ranging from horror movie-inspired rooms to tales of the supernatural, Netherworld plays on every fear imaginable. Yet, what sets Netherworld apart is its creators' commitment to innovation. Each year the haunted house unveils new themes and designs, ensuring that even seasoned veterans return for fresh frights. It's more than just a haunted experience, it's an evolving narrative that keeps you guessing. As you navigate through the darkened corridors, you'll find yourself not only frightened, but awed by the creativity and artistry that fuels this chilling adventure. The unpredictable scares and seamless storytelling create a level of suspense that lingers, making Netherworld a must-visit for any horror aficionado. 6. Halloween Horror Nights, Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida. Home to some of the most terrifying haunted attractions globally, Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios Orlando offers a multifaceted experience that combines iconic horror film franchises with original nightmares spun from the minds of the creative team. Each year, the park transforms into a battleground of fear, where haunted houses based on beloved horror films allow visitors to step into their favorite chilling narratives. The attention to detail is astounding, from the familiar characters lurking in the shadows, to the chilling soundtracks that echo through the halls, creating an experience that feels palpably alive with horror. But it's not just the houses that elevate this horror fest. The entire theme park becomes an unsettling playground filled with scare zones, live shows, and immersive environments that plunge you deeper into the horror experience. As you navigate through darkened paths alive with the flicker of fog and the shouts of your fellow terrified visitors, the very atmosphere becomes charged with dread. Halloween Horror Nights doesn't just aim to scare, it seeks to captivate, transporting you into worlds where fear reigns supreme. It's a festival that both ignites adrenaline and captivates the imagination, solidifying its spot as one of the most celebrated haunted experiences worldwide. 5. Terror Behind the Walls, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Within the creepy confines of the Eastern State Penitentiary, Terror Behind the Walls redefines what a haunted house can be. This haunting attraction stands out not just for its exceptional scares, but also for its chilling historical backdrop. Once a real prison that housed some of America's most notorious criminals, guests wander through eerie cell blocks adorned with remnants of the past. The juxtaposition of genuine history and terrifying theatrics creates a uniquely terrifying atmosphere that few haunted houses can achieve. Each dark corner of the penitentiary is filled with the stories of its former inhabitants, wrapping visitors in an unsettling embrace. Yet, it's the haunting performances of the actors that truly bring the experience to life. Clad in tattered prison garbs, they embody the tormented souls who roamed the corridors long ago. As you encounter unnerving characters throughout the tour, the chilling sensation of being watched engulfs you. The combination of authentic history with terrifying storytelling results in an experience that resonates long after you leave. Terror Behind the Walls is not just about fear, it's about evoking the specters of a grim past, making it a must-visit for horror aficionados and history buffs alike. 4. Eerie Experiences, Haunted House, Canfield, Ohio. Tucked away in Canfield, Ohio, Eerie Experiences Haunted House is one of the most intense haunted attractions in the Midwest. This not-so-ordinary haunt takes pride in crafting an immersive storytelling experience that leans heavily into psychological thrills and genuine dread. With rooms that depict bone-chilling themes such as the apocalyptic wasteland and grisly horror-inspired scenes, each area is designed to ensnare you in fear, promising a unique experience. What elevates Eerie Experiences is the depth of its storytelling, as each scene crudely beckons common fears, urging you to confront what lies within. Eerie Experiences is not for the faint of heart, in fact, it's designed to push boundaries. Actors portray each character with an authenticity that causes chills to run down your spine, with their ability to break the fourth wall seamlessly. drawing you into their terrifying narratives. As you make your way through the hellish scenes and unexpected frights, your imagination runs wild with possibilities, amplifying the fear factor exponentially. This haunt excels in creating a highly interactive experience that will leave an indelible mark on your psyche, proving that sometimes dread is more than just a jump scare, it's a haunting consumption of your very thoughts. 3. Headless Horseman Haunted Attractions, Ulster Park, New York. Just outside of the city is Ulster Park, home to the Headless Horseman Haunted Attractions, a sprawling universe of horrifying experiences that takes guests on an unforgettable journey through terror. Inspired by Washington Irving's classic tale, this attraction combines the charm of the Hudson Valley with truly terrifying haunted house experiences. Spanning over 65 acres, visitors navigate through a corn maze, haunted hayride, and multiple haunted houses, each one uniquely designed to capture your imagination and instill fear deep within. With elements of folklore intertwined with modern horror, every twist and turn teems with thrilling surprises that turn up the heat on your fear factor. What lifts Headless Horseman above other haunted attractions is its combination of spectacular settings and immersive storytelling. Every feature, from the eerie lighting to the chilling soundscapes, crafts a world so real you find yourself shuddering at the creaking of old wood beneath your feet. Whether it's the misty woods or moodily lit haunted houses, the balance of beauty and horror creates a unique dichotomy that appeases the senses while sending shivers down your spine. This haunted attraction is not just about scares, it's about crafting a narrative that blooms within your imagination, making it a must-visit destination for any Halloween enthusiast. 2. McCamey Manor, Summertown, Tennessee. Perhaps the most controversial of haunted houses, McCamey Manor in Summertown has earned its place as one of the scariest haunted destinations on the planet. Touted as the world's most extreme haunted house, visitors must sign a waiver before they even set foot inside. McCamey Manor is known for its intense psychological and physical challenges, where participants are enveloped in a personalized horror show that utilizes their greatest fears against them. Each experience is unique, tailored to individual phobias, combining horror with real-life scenarios that leave visitors questioning their sanity. It's not just a haunt, it's a full-on psychological expedition into fear. However, what creates both allure and fear around McCamey Manor is its reputation for pushing boundaries. The immersive experience can include anything from being submerged in water to being restrained. It's enough to send shivers down anyone's spine. Participants walk away unsure of what they've just encountered, often recounting tales that blur the lines between reality and nightmare. For those brave enough to seek this experience, McCamey Manor offers a unique challenge that thrives on psychological warfare, making it a place of fascination and fear in equal measure. 1. The Winchester Mystery House, San Jose, California. Atop this chilling list is the iconic Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, a historic mansion shrouded in legends of hauntings and endless construction. Built by Sarah Winchester, who believed she was haunted by the spirits of those who fell victim to the Winchester rifle, this architectural labyrinth showcases a mind overwhelmed by fear. With its bizarre and perplexing design, including doors that open into walls, staircases leading to nowhere, and hidden passageways, the mansion serves as a testament to her obsession with evading the spirits she feared. Visiting the Winchester Mystery House is like diving into a horror story that comes alive, each room steeped in sadness and ghostly whispers. What elevates the Winchester Mystery House beyond mere horror is its rich history intertwined with tales of tragedy. Each room tells a story of haunting, loss, and unanswered questions, offering an atmosphere that feels almost tangible. Tours often recount ghost sightings, echoes of the past, and eerie experiences that many have claimed to encounter within its walls. It's a place where history and horror collide, leaving visitors entranced and terrified all at once. At the Winchester Mystery House, fear becomes part of the experience, leading every guest to question what is truly haunting the shadows, putting it firmly at the top of the most terrifying haunted houses in the world. 5. The Catacombs of Paris. Deep beneath the bustling streets of Paris lie the catacombs, an eerie labyrinth filled with human bones. A group of urban explorers decided to venture into this dark underworld, armed with flashlights and cameras. As they navigated the narrow passageways, they began to hear faint whispers and felt a chilling breeze. One explorer, feeling brave, called out to the spirits, provoking a sudden drop in temperature and the unmistakable sound of footsteps behind them. They fled in panic, their laughter fading into sheer terror as the darkness swallowed them up. Later, while reviewing their footage, they discovered shadowy figures lurking in the background, seemingly watching them as they explored. The explorers left the catacombs with a sense of dread, forever questioning what they had encountered in the depths. The experience served as a reminder of the countless souls resting in the catacombs, and the thin line that separates the living from the dead. The catacombs are a real historical site in Paris, where more than 6 million people were laid to rest. Many visitors report strange sensations and encounters, adding to the site's chilling reputation. 4. The Tower of London. The Tower of London is infamous for its dark history of imprisonment and execution. One evening, a historian working late came across a chilling sight, the ghost of Anne Boleyn, her head tucked under her arm, wandering the grounds. Initially skeptical, he followed her apparition, drawn by an inexplicable force. As he approached, he felt an overwhelming sense of sorrow and despair, and the ghostly figure turned to him, silently pleading for recognition of her tragic fate. The historian left the tower that night with a heavy heart, forever changed by the encounter. He shared his experience with colleagues, who dismissed it as a figment of his imagination. But he knew he had witnessed a piece of history come to life. The haunting of Anne Boleyn remains one of the most reported ghostly encounters at the tower, illustrating how the past can linger on in the most unexpected ways. The Tower of London is a real site with a bloody history, where over 1,000 executions took place. Many visitors claim to have seen Anne Boleyn's ghost, adding to the aura of mystery surrounding the location. 3. The Stanley Hotel. The Stanley Hotel, nestled in the Colorado Rockies, is known for its paranormal activity and was the inspiration for Stephen King's The Shining. A family visiting the hotel decided to explore its haunted halls. One night they heard piano music drifting from the empty ballroom. Intrigued, they followed the sound and found a ghostly figure seated at the grand piano, playing a hauntingly beautiful melody. When they clapped, the music suddenly stopped, and the figure turned to them, smiling gently before vanishing into thin air. The family left the hotel with a sense of wonder, believing they had shared a moment with a friendly spirit. They recounted their experience to others, who were both fascinated and skeptical. The encounter left them with a lasting connection to the hotel's rich history, proving that some spirits may simply want to share their stories with the living. The Stanley Hotel is a real place that attracts countless visitors, many of whom report hearing ghostly music and witnessing apparitions, adding to its reputation as one of the most haunted hotels in America. 2. The Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle, notorious for its mysterious disappearances, has captivated the imaginations of sailors and adventurers for decades. One skeptical sailor set out to disprove the myths surrounding the area. As he sailed deeper into the triangle, his navigation instruments began to malfunction, leaving him disoriented. Suddenly, a ghostly ship appeared through the fog, crewed by shadowy figures who silently beckoned him closer. Overcome with curiosity, he approached, but as he did, the ship vanished into thin air, leaving him alone amidst the vast ocean. The sailor returned to shore, shaken and forever changed by the encounter. He couldn't shake the feeling that he had witnessed something beyond explanation, a glimpse into the unknown that lay beneath the waves. His experience became a cautionary tale, warning others about the dangers of the Bermuda Triangle and the mysteries that continue to elude understanding. The Bermuda Triangle is a real area in the North Atlantic, where numerous ships and planes have disappeared under mysterious circumstances, fueling theories and legends about supernatural forces at play. 1. The Whaley House. The Whaley House, known as one of the most haunted homes in America, has a tragic history tied to the Whaley family. A skeptic visiting the house decided to document her experience, dismissing the ghost stories as mere fiction. As she toured the dimly lit rooms, she captured fleeting images on her camera, unknowingly documenting a presence lurking nearby. Suddenly, she felt a cold draft and saw a shadow dart past her, causing her heart to race with fear. Later, while reviewing her footage, she gasped as she spotted a ghostly figure of a man hanging by the neck in the corner of one frame. The realization hit her. She had encountered a tortured soul tied to the house's dark past. Fearful yet fascinated, she left the Whaley house, forever changed by the experience. This encounter forced her to confront her beliefs about the supernatural, leaving her questioning the existence of spirits that linger in places of sorrow. The Whaley house is a real location in San Diego, California, recognized for its ghostly inhabitants. Many visitors report encounters with apparitions, particularly that of James Whaley, the house's original owner. 5. Eastern State Penitentiary, USA, located in Philadelphia. Eastern State Penitentiary was once a groundbreaking facility known for its radical approach to prisoner reform. Opened in 1829, it emphasized solitary confinement as a means to rehabilitate inmates, leading to isolation-induced madness for many. Its crumbling Gothic architecture and eerie silence stand as a testament to its dark past, where the cries of anguished souls echo through the halls. Visitors often report harrowing experiences, including disembodied whispers and shadowy figures lurking in the corners. The prison's most infamous ghost, the spirit of Al Capone, is said to haunt his former cell, adding to the haunting allure of this historic site. Today, Eastern State serves as a museum and a popular destination for ghost tours, attracting paranormal enthusiasts eager to witness its supernatural phenomena firsthand. The chilling atmosphere, combined with the stories of tortured inmates, creates a palpable sense of dread that permeates the air. Many who have walked its halls describe feeling an overwhelming presence, as if the spirits of the past are still confined within its walls, longing for release. 4. Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary, USA. Alcatraz, famously known as The Rock, housed some of America's most notorious criminals, including Al Capone and George Machine Gun Kelly. Opened in 1934, this high-security prison was designed to keep the most dangerous inmates isolated from the outside world. The combination of its remote location and the harsh treatment of inmates led to countless tales of despair and unrest. Visitors frequently report unexplained noises, such as the sound of clanging cell doors and disembodied voices echoing through the halls, creating an unsettling atmosphere that lingers long after leaving. The prison's infamous escape attempts, including the legendary 1962 breakout by Frank Morris and the Englund brothers, have added to its mystique and haunted reputation. Today, Alcatraz is a historic site that attracts millions of tourists annually, many of whom seek to experience its eerie charm and ghostly encounters. The feeling of being watched is palpable, and the stories of those who perished within its confines continue to haunt the minds of visitors, making it a must-visit location for paranormal enthusiasts. 3. Mansfield Reformatory, USA. Located in Ohio, Mansfield Reformatory gained notoriety not only for its role in the film The Shawshank Redemption, but also for its dark and troubled history. Opened in 1886, the years, reports of harsh conditions, brutal punishments, and tragic deaths have led many to believe that the spirits of former inmates still linger within its walls, echoing through empty corridors. Mansfield Reformatory has become a hotspot for paranormal investigations, with teams frequently reporting evidence of supernatural activity. The prison's haunting past is compounded by its decaying architecture and the souls that once inhabited it, ensuring that the stories of suffering are never forgotten. 2. Old Melbourne Gaol, Australia. The Old Melbourne Gaol, a historic site in Australia, is infamous for being the place where the notorious outlaw Ned Kelly was hanged in 1880. This former prison has witnessed numerous executions and housed many criminals, leading to a rich tapestry of ghostly tales. Visitors to the jail frequently report seeing apparitions, hearing chains rattling, and feeling sudden drops in temperature. The oppressive atmosphere, coupled with the tragic stories of those who met their demise within its walls, creates a haunting experience that lingers long after leaving. Today, the Old Melbourne Gaol operates as a museum and ghost tour venue, attracting those interested in the paranormal. Its dark history and the spirits of its former inhabitants make it a compelling site for ghost hunters and history enthusiasts alike. The jail's haunting stories and eerie ambiance serve as a reminder of the past, ensuring that the spirits of those who suffered within its walls are never forgotten. Port Arthur Historic Site, Australia. Port Arthur, a former convict settlement in Tasmania, is known for its grim history and haunting atmosphere. Established in the 1830s, this site was where many convicts faced harsh punishment and inhumane conditions. The remnants of the prison, church, and other buildings create an eerie landscape that tells the story of suffering and despair. Visitors often report feeling an overwhelming sense of sadness and dread, as if the spirits of both the convicts and the guards are still present, unable to escape their tragic past. The site's reputation as one of the most haunted locations in the world is bolstered by numerous ghost sightings and paranormal investigations. Ghost tours reveal chilling tales of hauntings, with visitors frequently encountering orbs, cold spots, and unexplained noises. The spirits that roam Port Arthur serve as a haunting reminder of the lives lost and the suffering endured within its walls, making it an essential destination for anyone interested in the supernatural and the darker aspects of history.
5. Athens Lunatic Asylum, Ohio, USA. As the sun dipped behind the hills, the Athens Lunatic Asylum loomed like a specter. It opened its doors in 1874, initially a haven for those in need of care, but quickly devolved into a nightmare of overcrowding and mistreatment. Among the many stories that emerge from its crumbling walls is that of a nurse, consumed by despair, who hung herself in room 502. To this day, visitors claim to hear her haunting voice echoing through the halls, warning them to leave. The chilling air thickens as one steps into that room, where feelings of dread envelop them like a shroud. 4. Rolling Hills Asylum, New York, USA. The moon cast an eerie glow over the Rolling Hills Asylum, a former poorhouse with a dark legacy of neglect. In 2007, during a ghost hunt, a staff member experienced something inexplicable. She felt a shadow following her, creeping closer with every step. When she turned, the figure vanished, leaving only a chill in the air. This encounter solidified Rolling Hill's reputation as a hotspot for paranormal activity, where the spirit of a giant named Roy Krause is said to roam, watching over the remnants of his home. 3. Penhurst Asylum, Pennsylvania, USA. Once a place meant to care for the vulnerable, Penhurst became infamous for its cruel practices against patients with disabilities. After its closure in 1987, a horrifying discovery was made: a patient had been left in a dark, isolated room for years, a victim of neglect. The echoes of their suffering linger in the air, as visitors today report hearing anguished cries and witnessing apparitions of former patients wandering the halls. The sorrow embedded in the walls serves as a haunting reminder of the asylum's dark past. 2. Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum, West Virginia, USA. Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum, built in 1864, was originally designed for 250 patients but became a prison for over 2,400. Among its many tragic tales, one stands out: the spirit of a patient named Jim James. He is said to haunt the asylum, and visitors often hear his laughter echoing through the empty corridors, accompanied by sudden cold spots that chill them to their bones. The oppressive atmosphere weighs heavily on those who dare to explore, making it a chilling testament to the horrors of the past. 1. Danvers State Hospital, Massachusetts, USA. At the top of this haunting list is Danvers State Hospital, a place notorious for its experimental treatments, including lobotomies. The most infamous tale is that of a nurse who, after enduring a traumatic shift, leaped from the top of the building, unable to escape the horrors she witnessed. Her spirit is said to roam the abandoned halls, with reports of ghostly figures and unsettling noises echoing through the darkness. Visitors often describe feeling an intense sensation of being watched, as if the very walls remember the anguish of those who once sought refuge within them. As the night deepens, the shadows grow longer, and the tales of these haunted asylums continue to unfold. Each story serves as a reminder of the past, a chilling echo of the lives once lived within those walls. From the whispered warnings of a tormented nurse to the ghostly laughter of a lost patient, these asylums will forever remain etched in the annals of the haunted, waiting for the next brave soul to uncover their secrets.
5. The Island of the Dolls, Mexico. Located in the canals of Xochimilco, just south of Mexico City, This creepy island is filled with hundreds of dolls hanging from trees, their empty eyes staring into your soul. The chilling backstory involves the island's caretaker, Don Julian Santana, who discovered the body of a drowned girl and, in his grief, began hanging dolls as a tribute to her spirit. But the horror doesn't stop there. Legend has it that the dolls are possessed, and many visitors have reported feeling a chilling presence, with some claiming that the dolls move on their own. Many have also described hearing whispers calling their names. Would you dare to spend a night on this haunted island, surrounded by the eerie gaze of these dolls? 4. Aokigahara Forest, Japan. Known as the Suicide Forest, Aokigahara at the base of Mount Fuji has a haunting reputation tied to its tragic history. This dense, beautiful forest is notorious for being the final resting place for many souls who have taken their own lives. The serene beauty of the trees and the quiet stillness of the forest create a stark contrast to the dark stories that surround it. Visitors have reported strange sounds, feelings of being watched, and even sightings of ghostly figures wandering among the trees. Some have described a disorienting sensation, as if the forest itself is trying to keep them from leaving. With its haunting beauty and tragic tales, Aokigahara is a place that lingers in your mind long after you leave. Are you brave enough to explore its depths? 3. The Queen Mary, Long Beach, California. This retired ocean liner turned hotel has a dark and storied history that dates back to its launch in 1936. Originally serving as a luxury cruise ship, the Queen Mary transformed into a World War II troopship, witnessing countless tragedies on board. Today, it stands as one of the most haunted hotels in America. Guests and staff have reported ghostly apparitions, unexplained noises like footsteps in empty hallways, and mysterious cold spots in various parts of the ship. Haunted areas include the swimming pool, where a tragic drowning occurred, and cabin B340, where guests have experienced unsettling activity, including the sounds of crying and disembodied voices. With its stunning views of the Pacific Ocean and chilling history, staying overnight may just turn into a real-life horror story. Would you dare to spend the night on the Queen Mary? 2. The Catacombs of Paris, France. Beneath the bustling streets of Paris lies a labyrinth of tunnels housing the remains of over 6 million people. Originally created as limestone quarries, the catacombs became a solution to the city's overflowing graveyards in the late 18th century. Today, they are a macabre resting place and a hotspot for paranormal activity. Visitors have claimed to hear whispers echoing through the tunnels, feel cold drafts in the air, and even see apparitions wandering the dark corridors. Some explorers have reported encountering disembodied voices and eerie sensations of being followed. The combination of dark history and the sheer number of souls resting here creates an atmosphere that is both haunting and mesmerizing. Would you dare to explore the catacombs and confront the spirits of the past? 1. The Stanley Hotel, Estes Park, Colorado. Famous for inspiring Stephen King's The Shining, the Stanley Hotel is one of the most haunted hotels in America. Built in 1909, the hotel has a rich history filled with ghostly tales. Guests have reported strange occurrences, such as flickering lights, mysterious piano music coming from the empty ballroom, and ghostly encounters with the hotel's founders, F.O. and Flora Stanley. The most reported hauntings occur in room 217, where guests have claimed to experience unusual happenings, such as their luggage being unpacked, and the feeling of being gently touched by an unseen force. With its stunning views of the Rocky Mountains and chilling history, the Stanley Hotel promises an unforgettable experience for those brave enough to stay overnight. Are you ready to face the spirits that roam its halls? 10. The Old Stone House, Brooklyn, USA. Constructed in 1699, the Old Stone House has witnessed the passage of time and several ghostly encounters. Located in the heart of Brooklyn, this former military headquarters is rumored to be haunted by soldiers from the Revolutionary War. Visitors have reported disembodied voices and the sound of marching boots echoing through its historic halls. 9. The Whaley House, California, USA. Often overshadowed by more famous attractions, the Whaley House in San Diego is a historic gem with a dark past. Built on the site of a former gallows, the house is said to be haunted by the spirits of those who were executed nearby. Guests have experienced cold spots, strange noises, and even sightings of a ghostly woman in period clothing wandering the rooms. 8. The Villisca Axe Murder House, Iowa, USA. Unknown to many, the Villisca Axe Murder House is a site of unspeakable tragedy. In 1912, a family was brutally murdered in their home, and the case remains unsolved. Today, visitors report feeling an overwhelming sense of dread, hearing whispers, and witnessing shadows moving in the corners of their vision. This house, shrouded in mystery, invites the brave to uncover its secrets. 7. The Palmer House Hotel, Minnesota, USA. While not a typical residence, the Palmer House Hotel in Sauk Center is steeped in ghostly lore. Built in the late 1800s, it is said to be haunted by the spirit of a former guest who met a tragic fate. Guests have reported unexplained phenomena, including flickering lights, objects moving on their own, and laughter echoing through the empty halls. 6. The Conn House, Massachusetts, USA. Often forgotten in the annals of haunted history, the Conn House in Salem is a relic of the witch trials era. Locals whisper of strange occurrences, such as unexplained cold drafts and ghostly figures appearing in the windows. Residents have experienced a feeling of being watched, as if the spirits of those wronged in the past still linger, seeking justice. 5. The Biltmore Hotel, Florida, USA. A luxurious destination, the Biltmore Hotel in Coral Gables is not only known for its grandeur but also for its haunted reputation. Legends speak of the ghost of a former resident who wanders the halls, searching for lost love. Guests have reported feeling a sudden chill, hearing soft whispers, and even catching glimpses of ethereal figures in the corners of their eyes. 4. The Houghton Mansion, Massachusetts, USA. Tucked away in North Adams, the Houghton Mansion is a stunning Victorian home that boasts a reputation for paranormal activity. Visitors and paranormal investigators have reported a range of experiences, including apparitions, unexplained noises, and a feeling of being watched. The mansion's past, tied to the tragic death of its original owner, adds to its haunting allure. 3. The Hill House, Texas, USA. A lesser-known gem in the heart of Texas, the Hill House is a charming yet eerie destination. Built in the late 1800s, it is said to be haunted by the spirits of its former residents. Visitors have reported moving shadows, strange sounds, and an overwhelming sense of sadness. The home's rich history invites those seeking both beauty and the unknown. 2. The Hauska Castle, Czech Republic. Often overlooked by tourists, Hauska Castle is a Gothic structure that sits atop a purported gateway to hell. Constructed in the 13th century, it is said to be haunted by the souls of the damned. Visitors claim to hear anguished cries and experience sudden drops in temperature as they explore its dark corridors. The castle's unsettling history makes it a must-visit for thrill seekers. 1. The LaSalle Hotel, Illinois, USA. Tucked away in the small town of LaSalle, this historic hotel is infamous among locals for its ghostly inhabitants. Reports of phantom footsteps, flickering lights, and the chilling sensation of being watched are common. The hotel, which dates back to the early 1900s, is said to house the spirit of a former owner who never left. The LaSalle Hotel stands as an undiscovered treasure for those brave enough to explore its haunted halls. 10. Dunsmuir High School, California, USA. Nestled in the backdrop of the Sierra Nevada, Dunsmuir High School is said to be haunted by the spirit of a former janitor who tragically passed within its walls. Students have reported eerie sounds echoing through the empty hallways, as well as sudden cold spots that make the hairs on their necks stand on end. Some claim the janitor saves students from danger, appearing to warn them when they venture into forbidden areas. 9. Dreadnought High School, Scotland. Inspired by its name, Dreadnought High School has a reputation that matches its title. Ghostly apparitions of former students in Victorian dress are frequently seen roaming the halls. The most haunted spot is said to be the science lab, where reports of strange experiments taking place after hours have left staff puzzled and spooked. Legend has it that one ambitious student was lost in an ill-fated experiment, never to be seen again. 8. The Old Academy, Savannah, Georgia, USA. This ivy-clad school once served as a military fort before becoming an academy. Today, it's said to be haunted by the spirits of soldiers who never returned home. Students and teachers report specters pacing the halls, while others have heard whispers and laughter in empty classrooms. Some even claim to have seen a ghostly soldier standing at attention during class. 7. Catoosa High School, Oklahoma, USA. Catoosa High has a dark past entwined with urban legends. One such tale speaks of a principal who suffered a fatal heart attack at the school, who is now rumored to roam the corridors ensuring that all rules are followed. Odd echoes of scolding voices and flickering lights have led many to believe that the principal's spirit still keeps a watchful eye over students. 6. Rookwood High School, New South Wales, Australia. Rookwood High is built near one of the biggest cemeteries in Australia. Ghost sightings have become a regular occurrence, with students often claiming to see shadows darting across their peripheral vision. Some even report feeling cold hands on their shoulders while they're at their desks. Tales of spirits attempting to impart wisdom abound, with students leaving their lessons feeling enlightened yet eerily unsettled. 5. North Shore High School, Hawaii, USA. Surrounded by tales of ancient Hawaiian spirits known as Akua, North Shore High School has seen its fair share of eerie occurrences. Students have reported apparitions viewed during school events and ghostly ukulele music wafting through the air after hours. Legends tell of a girl who disappeared into the ocean and now seeks to protect current students from danger. 4. Montezuma High School, Puerto Rico. Built on sacred Amerindian land, Montezuma High has a storied past filled with tales of lost souls. The faculty and students have reported unexplained phenomena, doors swinging open on their own, footsteps echoing in empty spaces, and ghostly figures darting between buildings. The most disturbing legend is that of a student with a deep connection to the ancients who now guides lost souls to the afterlife. 3. Bellows High School, New Jersey, USA. Bellows High has long been known for its ghost stories. Constructed on the site of a former asylum, somber cries and laughter can be heard after dark. It's said that students who wander the halls too late might encounter a phantom principal who still believes in maintaining discipline. Many have reported flickering lights and shadows crossing their path during the witching hour. 2. The Abbey School, London, England. The Abbey School, with its rich history dating back to the 12th century, is renowned for its Gothic architecture and dark corners. Several ghostly figures have been seen drifting through library shelves and atop staircases. Students frequently recount tales of a ghostly headmistress keeping a watchful eye during exams, often expressed through the inexplicable feeling of being tested by a presence unseen. 1. Haverhill High School, Massachusetts, USA. At the top of the list, Haverhill High School stands as one of the most haunted educational institutions in the world. It is said that the spirit of a long-ago student who died tragically during a school event continues to wander its halls. Students report hearing footsteps, feeling a chill, and sometimes seeing a figure in the corner of their vision. Unexplained events occur frequently, including lockers slamming shut and lights turning on and off with no explanation. Many believe the spirit still struggles to come to terms with her untimely fate, making Haverhill High truly a site where the past lives on, echoing through the laughter and learning of each passing generation. 20. The Hotel Nacional, Havana, Cuba. This historic hotel in Havana is known for its lush gardens and rich history. Guests have reported ghostly sightings and strange occurrences, including the sounds of laughter and conversations from long-gone visitors. The Hotel Nacional's glamorous past, filled with celebrities and notorious figures, adds to its haunting allure. 19. The Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel, Banff, Canada. Nestled in the stunning Canadian Rockies, the Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel is famous for its breathtaking views and ghostly residents. Guests have reported encounters with a bride who tragically fell down the stairs on her wedding day, as well as the spirit of a former bellman who assists guests. The hotel's enchanting environment combined with its eerie tales draws visitors seeking an unforgettable experience. 18. The Driscoll Hotel, Austin, Texas. The Driscoll Hotel is a landmark of Texas hospitality, known for its opulent design and haunted history. Guests have reported sightings of Colonel Jessie Driscoll, the hotel's founder, along with unexplained sounds and cold spots. The hotel's combination of luxury and the supernatural makes it a captivating destination for thrill seekers. 17. The Myrtles Plantation, Street, Francisville, Louisiana. Often referred to as one of the most haunted homes in America, the Myrtles Plantation is said to be built over a Native American burial ground. Guests have encountered the spirit of Chloe, a former slave girl, as well as other apparitions. The plantation's rich history and ghostly encounters create an eerie atmosphere that captivates visitors. 16. The Omni Parker House, Boston, Massachusetts. As one of the oldest continuously operating hotels in the United States, the Omni Parker House is steeped in history and ghostly tales. Guests have reported sightings of Charles Dickens, who frequented the hotel, along with unexplained noises and flickering lights. Its combination of historical significance and paranormal activity makes it a fascinating destination. 15. The Langham Hotel, London, England. The Langham Hotel is known for its elegance and ghostly residents, including the spirit of a guest who died mysteriously in room 333. Guests have reported whispers and cold drafts, creating an atmosphere thick with the supernatural. This hotel's rich history and haunting stories make it a prime spot for those seeking a ghostly experience. 14. The Hotel Chelsea, New York City, New York. A haven for artists and musicians, the Hotel Chelsea has long been associated with creativity and tragedy. Guests have reported encounters with the spirits of former residents, including Sid Vicious and Dylan Thomas. The hotel's storied past and artistic energy create an atmosphere ripe for supernatural encounters. 13. The Queen Mary, Long Beach, California. This historic ocean liner-turned-hotel is renowned for its ghostly inhabitants. Guests often encounter the spirit of a little girl named Jackie and hear unexplained noises throughout the ship. The Queen Mary's dark history adds to its allure, making it a must-visit for ghost enthusiasts. 12. The Hotel Galvez, Galveston, Texas. The Hotel Galvez is known for its stunning architecture and ghostly residents. Guests have reported encounters with a bride spirit, said to haunt the hotel after drowning in the ocean. The combination of coastal beauty and ghostly tales makes this hotel an engaging destination. 11. The Hotel del Coronado, Coronado, California. Known as the Del, this iconic hotel is famous for the ghost of Kate Morgan, a woman who mysteriously died on the property. Guests have reported seeing her apparition and experiencing strange occurrences, such as flickering lights. The hotel's beautiful beachfront setting and haunted history make it an intriguing place to stay. 10. The Stanley Hotel, Estes Park, Colorado. The Stanley Hotel is famous for inspiring Stephen King's The Shining, and is known for its rich history of paranormal activity. Guests often hear ghostly piano music and spot the spirit of F.O. Stanley, the hotel's original owner. The stunning mountain backdrop and chilling tales make it a popular destination for ghost hunters. 9. The Crescent Hotel, Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Dubbed America's Most Haunted Hotel, the Crescent Hotel has a dark history as a former hospital for cancer patients. Guests have reported ghostly apparitions, strange sounds, and sightings of a nurse in white. The hotel embraces its haunted reputation, offering ghost tours that invite guests to explore its eerie past. 8. The Hotel Monteleone, New Orleans, Louisiana. A historic hotel in the heart of the French Quarter, the Hotel Monteleone is famous for its haunted carousel bar. Guests have reported encounters with the spirit of a former owner, along with strange noises and flickering lights. The hotel's vibrant history and ghostly tales make it a captivating destination for those exploring New Orleans. 7. The Poveglia Island Hotel, Venice, Italy. Situated on a small island near Venice, the Poveglia Island Hotel is notorious for its dark history as a plague quarantine station and asylum. Guests report hearing voices and experiencing feelings of dread. This abandoned hotel's chilling atmosphere draws in the most daring ghost hunters. 6. The Fairmont Hotel, San Francisco, California. Known for its opulence and elegance, the Fairmont Hotel is said to be haunted by the ghost of a former guest who died during the 1906 earthquake. Guests have reported seeing apparitions and experiencing unexplained cold spots. The hotel's rich history and haunting tales provide a fascinating experience for visitors. 5. The Hotel Cecil, Los Angeles, California. Known for its troubled past, the Hotel Cecil has a reputation for being one of the most haunted hotels in the world. Guests have reported encounters with spirits and strange occurrences, including eerie sounds and unexplained phenomena. The hotel's dark history adds an unsettling charm to its atmosphere. 4. The Jekyll Island Club Hotel, Jekyll Island, Georgia. Once a winter retreat for America's elite, the Jekyll Island Club Hotel is steeped in history and ghostly tales. Guests have reported sightings of apparitions and unexplained noises, particularly in the historic sections of the hotel. The combination of southern charm and haunting stories makes it a captivating destination. 3. The Old Jail in St. Augustine, Florida. This former jail turned bed and breakfast is known for its ghostly inhabitants. Guests have reported encounters with former inmates, along with strange sounds and feelings of being watched. The hotel's history as a jail adds an unsettling edge to its charm. 2. The Lizzie Borden Bed and Breakfast, Fall River, Massachusetts. Famous for the gruesome murders of Andrew and Abby Borden, this bed and breakfast allows guests to stay in the very rooms where the horrific events occurred. Visitors often report hearing strange noises and experiencing feelings of dread, making it a chilling destination for those seeking a true ghostly experience. 1. The Myrtles Plantation, Street, Francisville, Louisiana. Topping our list is the Myrtles Plantation, often called one of the most haunted homes in America. Built over a Native American burial ground, the plantation is said to be haunted by several spirits, including Chloe, a former slave girl. Guests report sightings of her ghost and other paranormal phenomena, making it a must-visit for anyone interested in the supernatural.
10. Greyfriars Kirkyard, Edinburgh, Scotland. Nestled beside an ancient church, Greyfriars Kirkyard is infamous for its association with the ghost of a wrongfully imprisoned man, George Bluety Mackenzie. The ghost hunters could feel the chill in the air as they wandered among the tombstones, where whispers of the past echoed through the night. Many visitors report feeling a sudden drop in temperature, and some have even claimed to have been physically attacked by the vengeful spirit. 9. St. Louis Cemetery No. 1, New Orleans, Louisiana, USA. This historic cemetery is the final resting place of the legendary voodoo queen, Marie Laveau. As the group walked through the maze of above-ground tombs, they could hear the faint sound of drums in the distance. It is said that if you knock on Marie's tomb and leave an offering, she may grant you a wish. But beware, the restless spirits of New Orleans are known to play tricks on the living. 8. Père Lachaise Cemetery, Paris, France. Home to the remains of iconic figures like Jim Morrison and Oscar Wilde, Père Lachaise has its fair share of ghostly encounters. As the ghost hunters strolled through the ornate graves, they felt an inexplicable presence watching them. The cemetery is known for ghostly apparitions and eerie sounds, particularly near Morrison's grave, where many claim to have seen visions of the rock star himself. 7. Highgate Cemetery, London, England. Highgate Cemetery boasts stunning Victorian architecture and a reputation for the supernatural. The ghost hunters were captivated by the haunting beauty of the tombs and the infamous Highgate vampire legend. As they explored the overgrown paths, they encountered strange noises and fleeting shadows, making them question whether they were truly alone. 6. Arlington National Cemetery, Virginia, USA. While the solemnity of Arlington National Cemetery is palpable, it is also rich with ghost stories. The group found themselves drawn to the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, where tales of ghostly soldiers and unexplained phenomena abound. As they stood in silence, they felt a profound sense of loss and respect, accompanied by the feeling that the spirits of those who served still lingered. 5. Bonaventure Cemetery, Savannah, Georgia, USA. Bonaventure is famous for its hauntingly beautiful landscape and its connection to the supernatural. As the sun set, casting long shadows over the moss-draped trees, the ghost hunters reported feeling a strong presence. Local legends speak of a girl named Gracie Watson, whose spirit is said to roam the cemetery, leaving visitors with a sense of melancholy and wonder. 4. Cimitero Monumentale, Milan, Italy. This monumental cemetery is a work of art, but it is also home to numerous ghostly tales. The team was entranced by the elaborate mausoleums and statues, but as night fell, they began to sense an otherworldly energy. Visitors have claimed to hear whispers and see apparitions, particularly near the grand tomb of Alessandro Manzoni, where the air thickened with history. 3. La Recoleta Cemetery, Buenos Aires, Argentina. Famed for its elaborate tombs and the resting place of Eva Perón, La Recoleta Cemetery is steeped in ghostly lore. The group wandered through the labyrinthine pathways, where they felt the weight of history in the air. Many visitors report seeing shadows darting between the mausoleums, suggesting that the spirits of the past are still very much alive in this eerie resting place. 2. Tombstone Cemetery, Arizona, USA. Known for its Wild West history, Tombstone Cemetery is the final resting place of notorious figures like the Earp brothers. As the group explored the ghost town cemetery, they felt an electric energy in the air. Ghostly figures in cowboy attire reportedly roam the grounds, and the sound of spurs clinking can often be heard in the stillness of the night. 1. The Catacombs of Paris, France. Crowning the list, the Catacombs of Paris are a dark labyrinth of bones and skulls that have fascinated and terrified visitors for centuries. The ghost hunters ventured deep into the underground ossuary, where the walls are lined with the remains of over 6 million souls. Here, they felt an overwhelming presence, as if the spirits were watching them from the shadows. Whispers of forgotten stories echoed in the darkness, leaving the team with an unshakable feeling that they were not alone.